Chat, this might be the worst player I have ever played against. And not only was his rating literally the bare minimum it could be, literally 100 Elo, genuinely this is the worst game I've ever played. You would be forgiven for thinking that this is a normal game with actual book moves until he plays bishop h3, blundering the full bishop. Blundering a complete bishop. I take it, of course, because it's a free bishop. I bring my bishop back. I'm going to pin this to the queen if he ever wants to push this pawn forward. And he does push the pawn forward. It's already negative 8.5 at this point, by the way. Already negative 8.5. And then he decides, you know what? I'm gonna push this again and let you take it. Which just lets me have this knight too. This knight is just, I'm gonna have that too. And he decides, you know what? Instead of even getting compensation, I'm just gonna let you take it. And not only am I gonna let you take it, I'm going to move my pawn. There are two major pieces under attack here, chat. And White's concern is pushing h4 because he did it on the other side. Absolute genius plays. And don't worry, chat. Later on, White does realize that his heavy pieces are hanging. After I played castles, he does realize with the move Rook G2, Rook H2. He played Rook H2, moving his Rook out of danger, but not his Queen. And I was like, okay, well, if that's how we're gonna play, I'm going to keep developing. And he said, well, if that's how we're going to play, I'm going to take your bishop. Queen takes f3. White completely disregards that this is defending it and plays queen takes f3. So I'm like, well, if there's gonna be one rogue queen on the board, there may as well be two rogue queens on the board. Queen b6. And then White decides that it's got many ops on the board and takes the pawn. Don't ask me, by the way, do not ask me how queen takes e4 is an excellent move. I genuinely think that White's position is so bad that you could literally sneeze and the chess.com engine would be like, yeah, that's a valid move, that's a valid move. So I'm like, well, if you're gonna take a free pawn, I'm gonna take a free pawn. And let's not forget, White's queen is under attack. It has seen that two pieces were attacking its queen. He's taken care of them. Will he take care of the knight? No, he'll bring the bishop, leaving this undefended and this undefended. So I played the logical move, a6. A6 is a completely normal move here. You want to prevent any a5, a6 nonsense. You want to stop this knight from coming in. It's a logical move. And then he decides that he did move his bishop to e3 before, but he's actually changed his mind. He wants it on f4 now because this bishop is an op. He understands that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take that. And it's the best move in the position. I don't wanna trade my bishops just yet. And I bring my other bishop to the party. And White doesn't like this. He likes his king on g2. Apparently, that's another excellent move, might I add. Another excellent move in this position. So I just bring my queen back. My idea is actually, can I go knight c5 and trick him into hanging his queen two ways? And my plans were quickly stopped with another sacrifice of a piece. Bishop takes h6 is the idea. Another excellent move. Chess.com engine is clearly clearly right about this one. I mean, this is just a brilliant. I'm actually surprised it's not a brilliant move. I mean, it's a brilliant piece sacrifice. So I mean, obviously the idea is to take the pawn and then White gets checkmate. I'm not going to show you how, but just trust. There is checkmate there. And I go knight c5. This is my idea, and he does take. And now the queen is hanging two ways. Not to mention this one is check. Queen takes queen is check. And the game is negative 10 at this point. Obviously, I see the danger. My queen is clearly under attack here, chat. If I don't act, my queen will be taken by his queen. So I play the obvious move, queen c3. Chess.com loves this. It's an excellent move. Excellent move. Yeah, move it away. Let's get out the way. We're attacking the rook now, and the rook. See, chat. White understands that the rook is under attack. So you know what White does? Moves it more under attack. So now not only can the queen take this, but the bishop can also take this. So I'm a logical man, so I take this. This is a free rook, and chess.com loves it. It loves my game plan right now. And White's next move, chat, absolutely shocked me, because there's this queen hanging, there's this bishop hanging, and I'm like, whoa, what is White going to do about this? This is a difficult situation. Queen takes c6. Like I guess he did see that this was attacking the queen, and you know what? I actually don't know. I could just take this, like that is a thing, but clearly White sees the bigger picture. Obviously, I play the logical move Rook a8. We're not going to take this just yet. We're going to gambit the queen sacrifice. We're going to decline it really, because I see further ahead in the future than my opponent does. And then my opponent, for the first time in how long, the queen is not hanging. And this is actually the best move in the position. Actually the best move in the position, chat. Queen takes b7. And maybe the smoke has settled and White's vision is finally clear. And that's what I'm thinking at the time. And I go, okay, well, let's take this bishop. I don't want any nonsense here. And I'm thinking, okay, well, White just played the best move in the position, so maybe they'll play another good. Queen takes f7 check. This does hang the queen and the king two ways. But I'm understanding in this position. It's to my understanding that this is a check. This is what the kids call a check. So you've got a couple options, but my option was to run away, and I wanted to run away from this mess, and I just did not like this. I did not like this at all. And now my rook is under attack, so the queen obviously wants to capture another piece, and that is a great move. The only move that I have here is the block with my knight. Only move here, really. Only move, this queen is just checking my king. And then White plays actually an incredible move, chat. An incredible move is about to come onto this board. And it's incredible for one reason and one reason only. You might have noticed that I have not been playing the best moves in this position. Chess is a hard game, chat. Chess is a hard game. There's plenty of moves on the board. I mean, White has how many moves? There's a million moves on the board that White can play here. And sometimes it's hard to figure out which one you want to play. So after White plays Queen takes h7, I don't have a difficult time deciding which move to play, because I only have one. I have a single move on the board, and I can no longer ignore White's quest to kill its queen. There is no other move on the board. Knight takes h6 is absolutely forced in this position. Absolutely forced. Absolutely incredible move. And after some deliberation, I sack my queen as any normal man would. He gives up his rook, he's obviously trying to go for some stalemate idea here. And eventually, my prowess ensues with a beautiful Arabian mate in the corner with rook g1 check. Now, chat, this is a great lesson, chat. I know there's a lot of low-rated people in chat, a lot of new chess players that are thinking, surely I'm better than this guy, and even if you aren't better than this guy, even if you're his rating, you'd think, this was 6 months ago. This was 6 months ago that this was played. Surely he's gotten a bit better. And I'm here to tell you, chat. I'm here to tell you firsthand. Did this player get any better at chess? The answer is no. No, he's still 100. You actually can't get lower than 100, so he obviously hasn't gotten worse. But no. He is still the worst chess player in chess history.